Of anticipation, we get to find out for real what is going to happen. A special occasion. It is the first match of a brand new campaign. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. Your expectations?
And it's great to be at the home of the champions. Can they do it again? Well, they're certainly my favourites. This should be another good season for the team.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
He's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out he scored those 2 goals, but it was his general play that was outstanding. Getting on the ball, making things happen, and he got his reward with the brace. And I'm expecting to see exactly the same again today.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, they're going to play with 2 wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, if they're going to play with the front 2 in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Intelligent defending. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Oh, tremendous vision. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And defensive play to be applauded. That's a good-looking ball. Chance to cross. Dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, no way through there.
Hansen. A throw has been given. Plenty of support here. Interesting pass. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. Room to roam on the wing. Can he put them in front? A goal that is out of this world! I don't think anyone expected that, not least the goalkeeper. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing that time and time again. Incredible!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
One 0 then. It did look on for them, but not to be. Luna. Intelligent threaded pass here. Stopped a certain goal. Oh, denied by the post.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to... He opted for placement, but it didn't happen for him. It's for Fredrik Knudsen. Chance to do damage. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, a disappointing end to that break. What a brilliant pass. Just needs to steady himself. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Mikael Ishak. This is looking threatening. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. It's not a bad ball. And Hansen. Shaping to shoot. Blocks it brilliantly. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Campbell. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Promising possession, this. And quick thinking defensively. Teammates available. Let's see if something comes of this. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Rioson. Now, can he get on the end of this one? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Ready to break, perhaps? Quick ball into the area. Well, they can bring it out now. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Well, he keeps going. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Released it nicely. And crossed in there. Brilliant team pressing. Chances on. Oh, useful ball. Opportunity here. And it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Campbell. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now what can they do from here? They could level it. Oh, reacted so quickly. Corner kick played in. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Campbell on the ball. Oh, got into position brilliantly. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Beautiful pass. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. That is that for the first half here. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
So back underway, the second half begins. Carl. Now opening things up. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Offside the decision. Right pass. And offside it is. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Counter-attacking chance. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Lovely ball over the top. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Good-looking move. Not messing around with that clearance. Perfect tackle. He's in behind. Great movement. Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff.
Well, you won't get tired of watching this. The improvisation, the skill, and the end product. What a goal that is. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, we're into the final half hour. And the fans are lapping this up. The manager has them on the cusp of a victory in the derby.
Yeah, win today will certainly make the manager a hero. What a performance they've put in today.
Oh, he's lost possession. Can he do it? And still danger here. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Well, that pass needed to be a lot more precise. And they will make the change now. And it's a quality pass. Oh, chance! Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Oh, useful ball. Could be. Just can't get it past him. Did well to win the ball back. "20 minutes to go in this one. Good-looking pass. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Well, they've decided to make a change. It's with Fredrik Knudsen. Hansen. And there to intervene. Oh, surely! It'll be a corner. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And over it comes. Oh, the threat level is still high. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Hansen. Well, the threat could be there. Untidy in possession. Oh, could be an opportunity here. It is to be a throw-in. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Such an ambitious run. Real chance. And that one drops right into the goalkeeper's gloves. Oh, read it really well. Now, who can he play it to? Good weight on that pass. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Mikael Ishak. Will it happen for them? Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Decent idea. Oh, that's high-level defending.
A slightly better pass and they were in there.
What to like about that pass? Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. That's not a bad ball. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Armstrong. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, could be. Still could finish. And danger still. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. Hansen. Well, that one has promise. Can he create an angle? The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Yeah, it was a good result. They played well and they're now up and running. That's just what they wanted.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.